Have you ever seen a rough stone by the roadside? It looks ordinary, nothing special. But if that stone falls into the hands of a skilled sculptor, it can be transformed into a priceless work of art. In the same way, many of us fail to recognize our true value simply because we haven't been polished the right way, or because no one has yet seen the potential within us. But that doesn't mean you're not valuable. So why do we often overlook our own worth? And how can we start seeing ourselves in a completely new light? Let's dive into it in today's video. We live in a world where comparison happens all the time, especially on social media. Every day, you scroll through Instagram and see someone enjoying a luxury vacation, driving a supercar, or landing their dream job. But what you don't see are the pressures, failures, and struggles they never post. And then you start asking yourself, why isn't my life that amazing? The problem is, we're not comparing ourselves to reality. We're comparing ourselves to a carefully curated, edited version of someone else's life. The result? We feel like we're not good enough, not successful enough, not special enough. From a young age, many of us grow up hearing familiar phrases like, "You have to do this to be good," or "Why aren't you as good as others?" The pressure from family often doesn't come from a place of resentment, but rather from well-intentioned expectations. However, the problem is that when we hear these things repeatedly, we start believing that we're not good enough, that our worth is measured by success according to someone else's standards. It's not just family. Education and work environments also play a role. In school, students are often reminded of their mistakes more than they are praised for their strengths. In the workplace, employees may be judged based on their shortcomings rather than their accomplishments. The result? We grow up thinking we're not good enough instead of realizing our true value. We often set sky-high standards for ourselves, then blame ourselves when we don't meet them. I have to be perfect. I need to be more successful. I'm not good enough. These thoughts keep repeating, making us feel like we're never enough, never successful enough. Instead of recognizing what we've already accomplished, we only focus on what's missing. This doesn't just create pressure, it also erodes our confidence. We forget that small progress is still progress, and that no one starts out perfect. The things we've experienced in the past can become the biggest barriers to recognizing our own worth. If we've been criticized, failed, or gone through painful moments, it's easy to believe we're not good enough. One setback can leave a lasting mark, making us think we'll always fail and that we're incapable of moving forward. This is the "I failed before, so I'll fail again" mindset. It's like driving while constantly staring at the rearview mirror. We only see the past and forget about the road ahead. But the truth is, failure does not define you. Mistakes and setbacks are just part of the journey. Your worth isn't measured by how many times you fall, but by your courage to get back up and keep moving forward. Have you ever asked yourself, what are my strengths, but couldn't find an answer? It's not because you don't have any. It's because no one ever pointed them out to you, and you've never truly explored them yourself. We tend to see our weaknesses more clearly than our strengths. If we make a mistake, we dwell on it for a long time. But when we do something well, we dismiss it, thinking, it's nothing special, anyone could do it. This mindset makes us overlook our true value. When we fail to recognize our own worth, we don't just lose confidence, we unknowingly limit our opportunities, potential, and happiness that we truly deserve. So what are the consequences of this? Failing to recognize your own worth can impact every aspect of your life, from confidence and relationships to career opportunities. When you constantly feel like you're not good enough, you hesitate to challenge yourself, fear failure, and gradually withdraw. Instead of living the way you truly want, you might get caught up in pleasing others, constantly seeking external validation rather than listening to yourself. And that doesn't just leave you feeling lost. It also causes you to miss out on important opportunities. You might turn down a great job, hold back from chasing your dreams, or even avoid meaningful relationships, simply because you believe you're not worthy. Over time, this self-doubt can lead to feelings of loneliness and emptiness. And if it continues, it can take a serious toll on your mental well-being. One of the most important things in recognizing your own value is to stop comparing yourself to others. The truth is, everyone has their own journey, their own story, and no two people are the same. Comparing yourself to someone else is like comparing an unfinished book to one that's already completed. It's neither fair nor meaningful. Instead of looking at someone else's success and feeling like you're not good enough, focus on your own path. How far have you come? What have you learned from your experiences? More importantly, are you becoming a better version of yourself every day? Success isn't about how fast or slow you go. It's about whether you keep moving forward. You can't discover your true value if you remain stagnant. Set small goals and take one step at a time. You don't have to do anything grand. Just try something new, learn a new skill, or simply have the courage to express your thoughts. Treat yourself the way you would treat your loved ones, with kindness, patience, and understanding. Don't spend all your energy caring for others while forgetting that you, too, deserve love. Take time for yourself. Do things that make you happy and prioritize your mental well-being. When you learn to appreciate yourself, you'll gain a deeper sense of your own worth and live a more fulfilling life. Ask yourself, what am I best at? And write down the things you've done well, no matter how small. Don't underestimate any skill or quality. Sometimes the things you consider ordinary are actually your greatest strengths. If you find it hard to assess yourself, ask friends, colleagues, or family members. They might see strengths in you that you haven't noticed yet. No one is perfect, and you don't have to be either. Instead of trying to become an unattainable version of perfection, learn to embrace both your strengths and weaknesses. You don't have to be great at everything to be valuable. Your flaws don't define you. They are simply part of what makes you unique. When you stop judging yourself and accept who you truly are, you'll feel freer, happier, and more aligned with your authentic self. Start each day by reminding yourself of the good things you have. Instead of focusing on what you lack, take a moment to appreciate what you've already achieved. One effective way to do this is by writing down your accomplishments, no matter how small. This helps you recognize your value, see your progress, and understand that you deserve good things. When you change the way you see yourself, your life will change accordingly. You don't need anyone else's approval to be valuable, because you already are. Everyone has their own unique qualities, and the most important thing is that you recognize, appreciate, and develop them. Starting today, embark on the journey of self-discovery. Stop comparing, embrace yourself, and have the courage to step out of your comfort zone. You deserve more than you think. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to help spread positivity. Thank you for watching.